From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. First and 10. Now the second-year man, Devon Achane. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. He'll manage only a couple. Devin Witherspoon up from the secondary to make the play. They'll come up on a second down and 8. A shotgun snap for Tua. That's caught downfield by Waddle. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 31 yards. How about you? On first down, Tagovailoa. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And the Seahawks are going to take over here at their own 22.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue. Because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Back to throw here to begin the drive. First down throw there is incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Come on, set. Cowboy 80.
Here comes the third-year man out of Michigan State, Kenneth Walker. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry, with Xavier Howard up to make the tackle. Here's third and 7.
70 Lions. 18 Rockland. 18 Mustang 19. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. That is caught. He finds Walker. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Seahawks first down. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. They'll look to throw. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down. That one good for 26 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Warrior 70.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. He's going to look for the home run ball.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, but it's probably a touchdown.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Set.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. That'll be caught right side by the rookie wideout. 14 on the pickup. First down, Seattle.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Ready, ready. Viking 18. Go.
Shotgun run now with Walker. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
2nd and a yard.
Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll try and run it with Walker. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. First down, 1st and goal.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. Second down and goal.
Here we go, sack.
They'll throw out of the gun. Outright, Smith and Jigba has it. And he finds a seam and takes it down to the 3.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. Third and goal.
60 Bisons, 70 Timberwolves, 18 Pioneer. Ready?
He'll look to throw. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. It's up and through. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. That's taken in by Achane. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. So here's 2nd and 3 to go. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Here's 2. He's got the hook up there to Waddle.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Now Tua. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Tua now on third down. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Now, faking the give. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down. Back to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
That is brought in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Once again, it's Achane. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line. Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. A deep shot for Agholor. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defense. That cost the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Go!
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. Space hard to come by there. Tackle made right around the 40-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Cougar 19. Come on, set. Panther 11, Panther 11. Hut, hut.
And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Seattle after this. On fourth down, the veteran Jason Myers for the Seattle field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Aguilar goes off in motion.
79 Broncos, 60 Bobcats, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On 1st down, Wilson. He's going to look downfield once again. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
18 Cardinals. Let's go now.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Aguilar goes off in motion. From the shotgun, Wilson. And that is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready. Dragon 60.
They send him right out of the slot. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. A huge play just before the half. To gain of 43 yards.
Let's go. Go.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
18, Pioneer. Check.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete to Walker.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Halftime is looming, but a chance to build on that already sizable lead right here. 1st and goal. He'll get this out wide. And he's in! Touchdown Seahawks. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. Myers good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Checking it down, this one is caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He gets that to his tight end, Smith. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Dolphins 1st down. To throw again is Wilson. Down the field, he's got Aguilar. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Again, Wilson. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this 1st half. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one, as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Cougar 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, Buffalo 18. Hup.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He's going to air this one out. That's caught. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. On second down, here's Wilson. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And he gets this to the 40. That's about a yard short of the first down, so we'll have third down coming up. They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he'll convert, picking up the first down at the 46-yard line.
Got it. Ready? 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
A handoff, it's Achane heading left. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the handoff, this is Achane. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Now Wilson. That's going to be intercepted. He's inside the 40. Inside the 10. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
On the set. 18 rattle. Hey, go.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. That's taken in by Achane. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Wilson. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. Here comes 3rd and 6. Here's Wilson. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 32 yards.
Come on, set. 19 Tiger. Take over.
Now Achane. Space to run inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Wilson. That's taken in left side by Smith. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Wilson to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Ball at the 3, second down, and goal. One more time, it's Achane. And he's going to go backwards on that one and take him down back at the 6-yard line. On 3rd and goal, Wilson. To the end zone, it's intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
1st and 10.
Panther 60. Panthers ready. Roll, roll, roll. Get up.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act. Here in...
Okay, break. 70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Howard.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Cowboy 80. Here we go, Shaq. Hook.
Play action. It's Wilson. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. He gets free. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their 2nd pick-6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick-6, but to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready up. 19 tight. 19 tight. 70 Lions. Go.
Now Wilson on 1st down. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Miami. The extra point is good. And the Dolphins will get just a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Warrior 70. Set up.
Slot receiver headed right. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going for it all. He's got it! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and then being able to strike in bunches. It puts so much pressure on these defenses, and with the way today's game has gone, doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down.
18, Pioneer. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Hawks 70, Hawks, baby.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And there's defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you had things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains. The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency?
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going up top. That is hard. He is in. Touchdown, Seahawks. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
60 license, 60 license. Let's go now.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
This one's stabbed by Smith and Jigba. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Let's go. Come 19. Come 19. Take go.
He'll look to throw. That is caught side of the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. Myers now to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Seahawks add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready, ready. 19 right. Set, ready.
On first down, Wilson taking a shot downfield for Smith. So just under 2 minutes here in this one.